In this training, we're going to take a look at My Work. This is a section inside of SmartSuite that is very unique and makes SmartSuite an effective tool for managing tasks and work inside of an organization. So if that's of interest, stick around and let's get into it. In order to access My Work, log into your SmartSuite account to start. Here I am inside of mine. I can be inside of a solution in order to access My Work. Here I am inside of an example solution. And in the upper right corner, I have this checkbox and I can select My Work. But I don't have to access My Work from a solution. I can also access it just from my workspace dashboard. And you'll notice that the My Work section is still available on the banner of my screen. So let's go ahead and select My Work and discuss what exactly this is showing us. So what this is all of the different things inside of SmartSuite that have been assigned to us, and it's going to show up here in My Work. There are a number of different ways that you can assign work to somebody. You can assign work either in a comment, you can assign work by actually assigning a record, or you can assign work in a subtask within a checklist inside of SmartSuite. All of these different features allow you to actually assign someone who actively works inside of your workspace, assign them to a particular task, and that task then will show up here in this consolidated area. So think about My Work as the specific place that consolidates all of the different tasks that are assigned to a user inside of SmartSuite. You'll notice that inside of My Work, by default, I'm looking at my open assignments. I can also switch over to my closed assignments to see all the things that I've completed in the past. Closed assignments by default will be grouped by the date that they were closed, but on the open assignments, I have a little bit of flexibility. I can change how I'm grouping them by the due date. I can switch to no grouping. I can look at the priority, group by priority, solution, or status. So make the selection that makes the most sense for you. In my case, I like grouping by due date so I know what's coming up next. Here I have an example record that's due today. I can do a lot here inside of My Work. Most notably, I can actually access this record without navigating directly to the solution just by clicking on the record from My Work. You'll notice that this particular record is now open and I can access this record directly here, again, without having to go to the solution itself. If I decide that I want to mark this particular piece of work as completed, I can do it here inside of the record just by making that change and then saving the record here. Or alternatively, I can access the status just from the My Work panel and update that particular record. If I want to mark this data entry as complete, I can do it here inside of My Work, but also note that I can change the priority of this particular task and also adjust the due date, and this is also telling me what solution this is coming from. I can also use My Work to navigate all of my upcoming tasks. So at the top, I have a list of things that are overdue because I've grouped by the due date, but I can also see things that are due today, upcoming, and much later in the future. As you can see, My Work is a very versatile and important part of the SmartSuite tool, so I'm going to be diving into this more in detail in upcoming trainings. If you have any questions about what we covered in this training, please ask them below in the comments section of this video. And until then, we'll see you in the next training.